Pain throbbed up his arm. Sweat stood out on his forehead. Every fiber cried out to withdraw the hand from that burning pit, but the gum jar. Without turning his head, he tried to move his eyes to see that terrible needle poised between his neck. He sensed that he was breathing in gasps, tried to slow his breaths, and couldn't. Pain. His world emptied of everything except the hand immersed in agony. The ancient face, inches away, staring at him. His lips were so dry he had difficulty separating them. The burning. The burning! He thought he could feel skin curling black on that agonized hand, the flesh crisping and dropping away until only charred bones remained. It stopped. As though a switch had been turned off, the pain stopped. Paul felt his right arm trembling, felt sweat bathing his body. Enough, the old woman muttered. Kolwahad. No woman child ever withstood that much. I must have wanted you to fail. She leaned back, withdrawing the gum jar from the side of his neck. Take your hand from the box, young human, and look at it. He fought down an aching shiver, stared at the lightless void where his hand seemed to remain of its own volition. Memory of pain inhibited every movement. Reason told him he would withdraw a blackened stump from that box. Do it, she snapped. He jerked his hand from the box and stared at it, astonished. Not a mark. No sign of agony on the flesh. He held up the hand, turned it, flexed the fingers. Pain by nerve induction, she said. Can't go around maiming potential humans. That they're those who'd give a pretty... For the secret of this box, though, she slipped it into the folds of her gown. But the pain, he said. Pain, she sniffed. A human can override any nerve in the body. Paul felt his hand aching, uncurled the clenched fingers, looked at 4 bloody marks where fingernails had bitten into his palm. He dropped the hand to his side, looked at the old woman. You did that to my mother once? Ever sift sand through a screen, she asked. The tangential slash of her question shocked his mind into a higher awareness. Sand through a screen, he nodded. We Bene Gesserits sift people to find the humans. He lifted his right hand, willing the memory of the pain. And that's all there is to it. And that's all there is to it? Pain? I observe the pain in you, lad. Pain's merely the axis of the test. Your mother's told you about our ways of observing. I see the signs of her teaching in you. Our test is crisis and observation. He heard the confirmation in her voice, said, It's truth. She stared at him. He senses truth. Could he be the one? Could he truly be the one? She extinguished the excitement, reminding herself. Hope clouds observation.